My name is Sean Farrell, and welcome to the November 2022 edition of This Month at the Library. I'll be walking you through this month's events here at the Avalon Free Public Library and the Avalon History Center, along with other area news and programs, and at the end I'll highlight some of the new books and movies arriving at the library in November, so make sure to stick around for that. But first, at the library. We will be closed on November 11th in observance of Veterans Day, and on Thursday the 24th in observance of Thanksgiving. Nancy McMonigal will join us at the library on Thursday, November 3rd at 5 p.m. to host a wine glass painting workshop. Attendees will challenge their painting skills by creating a colorful fall scene on a wine glass. Registration is required. To register, please email programs@avalonfreelibrary.org, stop by the circulation desk, or call us at 609-967-7155. Space is limited and registrants must be 18 or older. On Friday, November 4th at 11 a.m., the library will offer instruction on using Apple's Pages software for iPhone and iPad. Pages is an alternative to Microsoft Word that comes pre-installed on Apple devices and can be used to create documents of all types, like letters, resumes, brochures, newsletters, flyers and posters, certificates, business cards, and even ebooks. I will be presenting my annual holiday gift guide presentation on Friday, November 4th at 3 p.m. From the best tech to the hottest toys, I will show you a variety of presents sure to bring a smile to your loved ones' faces. With Veterans Day around the corner, you may have heard a story or two about family members who served in the U.S. Armed Forces. With a wealth of information available to you through the library, you will learn how to tap into the available resources to discover your family serving in the military in our genealogy class on November 10th at 10 a.m. Registration is required. To register, please email programs@avalonfreelibrary.org, stop by the circulation desk, or call the library at 609-967-7155. On Saturday, November 12th at 1 p.m. at the History Center, David Emerson of History on the Hoof will present Midwinter Stories, anecdotes about the origins of holiday customs, the popularity of the Christmas tree, traditional tales about the most wonderful time of the year, and more. Our November Art House Film Night selection is This Is Not a Burial, It's a Resurrection. When her village is threatened with forced resettlement due to reservoir construction, an 80-year-old widow finds a new will to live and ignites the spirit of resilience within her community. This film is not rated and will begin promptly at 5 p.m. on Monday, November 14th. Students in grades 1 through 3 are welcome to come and read to therapy dog Riley on Thursday, November 17th at 6 p.m. Call the circulation desk at 609-967-7155 to register. Spaces are limited. Storytime with Mrs. Claus returns on Friday, November 25th at 10 a.m. There will be stories, songs, and dancing, and this will be immediately followed by a holiday trim-a-tree party for all ages. Attendees will get to decorate their own festive ornament to hang on the library's tree. All supplies are included and no registration is necessary. Avalon has secured an additional $8.5 million in federal funding for its upcoming beach fill project, bringing the total commitment to $27 million. Bids for the project should open on November 2nd, with work expected to begin late in the first quarter of 2023 and concluding before the start of the next hurricane and tourist seasons. At the moment, the beach paths from 12th Street to 22nd Street are closed due to erosion from Hurricane Ian. Avalon has awarded contracts for the pickup of solid waste, recycling, and bulk trash to Pinelands Recycling, beginning on January 1st, 2023. The contracts will be supported by the borough's new standardized trash can program that kicks in this coming spring, and will also see the resumption of the popular side yard container return services. Avalon's Thanksgiving festivities kick off on Friday, November 18th with the Festival of Trees. Businesses around town will be displaying trees and wreaths that they each decorated and which shoppers can bid on. Bidders can preview and place bids online throughout the event, which runs until the early afternoon of Saturday, November 26th. As usual, the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving are Festive Friday and Snowfest Saturday in Avalon. Along the shopping district on Dune Drive, there will be live music and children's performances throughout the day and activities all around town. Also on Friday, November 25th, the Helen L. Diller Vacation Home for Blind Children will be holding a Turkey Trot 5K and a 1.5-mile fun walk. Funds raised from this event benefit the home, and awards will be given out for the top runners in each category and for the best team costume. For more information, head to dillerblindhome.org. And now for a look at some of the great new books arriving at the library in November. U2 frontman Bono writes about his life for the first time in Surrender, 40 Songs, One Story. From his early days growing up in Dublin to the success of U2 to his years of activism, the book will offer an intimate look at the life of one of rock music's biggest voices. Kevin Wilson, the author of the best-selling Nothing to See Here, returns with Now Is Not the Time to Panic, which follows two teenage misfits whose lives collide one summer, and the art they make that changes their lives forever. Former First Lady Michelle Obama's The Light We Carry is full of inspirational stories, practical wisdom, and powerful strategies for staying hopeful and balanced in today's highly uncertain world. The Twist of a Knife is the fourth book in Anthony Horowitz's highly meta Hawthorne and Horowitz mystery series. This time around, the author finds himself the prime suspect in a murder investigation, and only his newly estranged partner, Detective Hawthorne, can help him. Chief Inspector Gamache is back for an 18th go-around in Louise Penny's A World of Curiosities, which sees him investigating an old enemy who has been brought back to the foreground of life in Three Pines. And here's a look at some of the great movies coming to the library this month. After 30 years, Maverick is still pushing the envelope as a top naval aviator, but must confront ghosts of his past when he leads Top Gun's elite graduates on a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those chose to fly it in the long-awaited sequel, Top Gun Maverick. In the Oscar-nominated The Power of the Dog, fear and awe-inspiring rancher Phil Burbank torments his brother's new wife and her son until he finds himself exposed to the possibility of love. Acclaimed horror director Ty West follows up his hit movie X with the prequel Pearl, which tells the story of how the title character came to be the person she was. MOONAGE Daydream is a cinematic odyssey exploring David Bowie's creative and musical journey, from visionary director Brett Morgan and officially sanctioned by the Bowie estate. The director of the Mad Max films, George Miller's latest, 3,000 Years of Longing, follows a lonely scholar on a trip to Istanbul who discovers a djinn that offers her 3 wishes in exchange for his freedom. That's it for this month. Have a safe and happy November, and I'll see you in the library.